Welcome back to Ride and Glide Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Dualtron range. We've picked three of the most popular models. We've got the Dualtron Mini 13 amp. There is a 17.5 amp, but we're going with the 13. We've got the Eagle Pro and we've got the Thunder. The Dualtron Mini retails at just under £1,000. The Eagle just under £2,000 and the Thunder just over £3,000. Because there's a big difference in price, we assume there's a big difference in performance, and we're going to compare them today to give you an idea of what those differences are. Visually, you can see that it's quite a wide deck for a low-powered model, but compared to its, let's say, bigger brother, the Eagle Pro, it's actually fairly narrow and quite low to the ground. Then we move on to the Dualtron Thunder, which is a much larger deck and much higher off the ground. The wheels on the Thunder, or the tyres, are 11 by 4 inch, so very, very big and wide. You can also put off-road tyres on here if you want to. The tyres on the Eagle are 10 inch by 2.5, and the tyres on the Mini are 8.5 by 2 inch. That creates a big difference in clearance under the board. So for the Mini, the clearance, this is the distance here between the ground and the bottom of the board. That will allow you to go over certain rough terrains, but mainly for smooth road riding. As you get more clearance, it allows you to go over bumpier grounds because none of the stones or rocks or mounds of earth or whatever are catching on the bottom of the board so easily. And when you get over to the Thunder, there's a very large clearance, so much easier for off-road riding, but also pretty good on the road as well. We'll test that out shortly and you'll be able to see the difference. Moving up the stems, they're very, very similar. But as we get to the handlebars, you'll notice a difference. The Mini over here has a fixed handlebar, whereas the Eagle and the Thunder both have collapsible handlebars. Easier for storage, and just a little bit more technology gone into those. So that's one difference as you go up the line. Another is the brakes. The lower powered model, which is the Mini, has one rear drum brake and electric brake on the motor, which is at the back of the scooter. The Eagle Pro has two disc brakes, but they're cable operated. One controls the front, one controls the rear, and the Dualtron Eagle has two motors. The Dualtron Thunder has two hydraulic disc brakes, and they're made by Nut, which is a really reputable make in this market. Again, the Thunder has two motors. This is the most powerful by far. So what makes sense is this has the best brakes, the hydraulic discs. Moving down onto the Eagle, slightly less powered, it's still a very powerful scooter. It does need the two brakes, but because it's not as powerful as its bigger brother, the Thunder, they've chosen to use cable brakes in this. And then we come down to the lower powered scooter, the Mini, and this only has one rear drum brake and the electric brake like we said earlier. It doesn't need the same level of braking as a scooter that goes 50 miles an hour to a scooter that goes 30 miles an hour. But we'll be able to show that in the video shortly and see how they perform. The first test is going to be acceleration. Second test, braking. The braking tests are done. We've measured them from 15 miles per hour down to 0, because that's what we feel like a safe travelling speed is, and what a lot of riders will be driving along at. So 15 miles per hour. We've measured the distance. First of all, we had the Mini, with the rear drum brake and the electric brake. This, as you can see, took 7 meters to stop from 15 miles per hour down to 0. With a single drum brake and the electric brake. Move on to the Eagle, as we thought. Rear and front disc brakes, but they're mechanical disc brakes, and an electric brake. Was a lot better, as you can see, just over 5 meters down on the tape measure there. So quite a big difference from that to the Mini. Moving on to the Thunder, with the hydraulic disc brakes, as we said, the nut hydraulic disc brakes, we thought it would be better. Front and rear and the electric brake, we've got it all the way down to 3 meters 90. So 3 meters 90 was the best, 15 to 0. The Thunder wins, as we thought it would, but it is interesting, as this is a big safety factor. So a lot of people think lower powered scooters are safer. They tend to come with lower quality brakes, less suspension, that kind of thing. Whereas actually, quite interestingly, the more powerful scooters are often safer in a lot of ways. Time for the hill test. This is a seriously steep hill. So if the Mini, the Eagle and the Thunder get up it, I'll be seriously impressed. You see the angle on this hill? Look. See if we can do a standing start. The first hill we climbed was about 22 degrees, so it's a really steep slope. So we thought we'd come here to a 10-degree slope, 9-10 degrees, which is a lot more of what you'd find around urban environments. The Mini struggled when pulling away when we were on the really steep slope. The Eagle and the Dualtron Thunder were pretty good, but the Mini struggled. So let's see how it copes with this 10-degree slope. Right, now it's time for the race. I'm on the Mini, he's on the Eagle, he's on the Thunder. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! What a day. Great day of filming. This Dualtron Thunder absolutely annihilated the other two on speed and power, as we thought. The Eagle was a really nice mix of a smaller scooter but with loads of power. And then the Mini really surprised me. It was a lot more powerful than I thought it was going to be. But it's still that nice compact shape that you could just nip about on. If you want to give these a go, come down to Ride and Glide, have a demo on all three. They're always there, ready to be ridden. And if you want to buy one, they're in stock. Come and see us, give us a call, send us an email, try the website www.rideandglide.co.uk, get us on live chat on social media. We're always available. Thanks again, I'll see you next time.